Guys, let's talk about fraud for a second. My name is Rachel Mooney, and I sell real estate here in North Metro Atlanta. And there is no getting away from it that fraud is very prevalent in our industry. We talk about this all the time, especially if you're going through a transaction with us. Wire fraud is no joke. These people that are scammers, this is what they do. They make a living off of taking people's properties and money. And so if you're doing a transaction with us, we talk about do not send wires just frivolously. Make sure and double check that you know where you're sending this money, because once that wire has sent, it's no getting that back. And so we've seen a lot of this happen recently, but there's something else that a lot of people don't talk about, and that is the taking of your personal and real property here in the state of Georgia by doing what's called a quitclaim deed. So if you own a property here in Georgia, not just personal or real property, but all of it, right? You have a house, you have a land, you have a car, anything that has a title attached to that, you want to make sure is protected in the state of Georgia. And Georgia has created a website that all you have to do is go into this website, put your information, and you are going to get notified anytime something changes with that specific property that you're holding title to. So the website that you need to go to, and I'm going to read this just to make sure I'm not telling you guys wrong, is FANS, FANS.gscca.org. This is a system that basically it says anything that's electronic notification whenever a document is hit with their system. So when somebody tries to send an electronic document to the Superior Court, you will get notified. So it is very, very easy. I did it on our properties. You'll go into that website. It's going to send you a secured code to your email. Take that secured code, go back over to their website and register. You can register multiple names. You can register an LLC. You can register a trust. However you have these properties titled, you can register that, and that way you get notified. Make sure you are protected. It is a huge scam. It's not just a scam in Georgia, it's a scam across the United States. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you a funny story. About 2.5 years ago, I had a random phone call for someone that was interested in selling their land in North Georgia. This was a vacant piece of property. I went out there, looked at it, looked legit. They said all the right information. We go to put this property on the market. We had photos taken, we had signs. We spent the money marketing this property, and about 48 hours after it was on the market, the real seller called me and told me that this was a scam, that they have tried this multiple times. The seller was truly out of state. Again, it was vacant property. And so the scammer was hoping they were going to get it all the way to the closing table. And this has happened multiple times, guys, in our industry. Some have made it to the closing table and did not make it to closing because something was off or somebody was notified of this happening. But it is very, very prevalent in our industry. So make sure your property, real and personal, is protected. You guys work too hard for this, especially if you have rental property. That is another really big red flag for these guys. They know that you're not living there. Some of these properties might be vacant. And so that makes it really a nice target for these scammers. So protect yourself. If you have questions regarding real estate right now, we are in a whirlwind. We are in a buyer's market here in the state of Georgia, and that is across all price points. So anyway, if you have questions, reach out to me. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.